And we're live. Hey everybody, Dirt here. And today I wanted to do this video for a number of reasons. One, I bought a snowball. So I just want to check it out and see how well it works. I hope this thing works. I want it to work better than that headset because I don't want to have to wear that headset all the time on top of my head. Two, I got a new camera and it looks like it might be a little choppy on here because it's a full 1080p and I don't know if my computer is not able to keep up with it. Maybe I need to crank down the quality a little bit, but I just wanted to test it out and see because you can see here's the old camera and it's a little darker, I hope it doesn't look as good, choppier, so you get a little motion with the head maybe, not in the ocean. And then we come back to this one and hopefully this looks better. Now, like I said, I have it on 1080p. Maybe I need to crank it down to 720. I'm not sure how it looks, so please let me know. But it is a wider camera, and I zoomed in a little bit, but hopefully it's better at getting the depth of focus and that kind of stuff. But, I'm looking at the little preview window over here, and it looks like it may still be a little choppy. I may need to crank it down a bit. But we're going to go ahead and go with the review because I've got another camera back here, and it's got the Arcade Classics Q Bert. And I just happened to be at Walmart and see this today out of the blue, and I just thought, oh my gosh, I have to buy that. And the reason why, there were 4 machines as part of this line that I saw there. There was a Pac-Man, a Space Invaders, I believe it was Centipede, and Q Bert. And the Pac-Man and Space Invaders were those old-style LCD games. If you can remember, like the Game & Watch from Nintendo, that type of thing. That's what those looked like. And they were really cheap, and I was just kind of like, eh. It's interesting to have, a Pac-Man mini arcade thing sitting on your shelf, but I saw the Q Bert had the little try me, and I thought, Q Bert, how is that going to work on those little screens? And little did I know, this is actually full color. There is a little full color LCD. You can see it's a little computer monitor in there. This is a full arcade experience, is what it looks like. And there's even some sound. I'm not sure how well the sound is coming through on my new Snowball microphone, but hopefully it's all right. So what I want to do is I want to cut this open and take a look at it. And there's my knife. And just see, how well it actually works. And it was $20. Again, it's the same price as the Space Invaders and Pac-Man ones. And for those cheap screens that they had and, that horrible gameplay, $20 is just not worth it. But for this one being the full color, and I dropped the instruction book, but who needs it? I figured I'd give this one a shot, and it just looked cool. So let's see here. Unlock. Of course, they have to do the thing where it's totally locked in the package. Instead of just making the package a little smaller so it fits. What now? With some tape. So glad that they do all that packaging. The back of the package is kind of interesting, actually. Let's take a look at this real quick. If you look at that backer there, you can see there's some Q Bert artwork, but you can see that the little Q Bert in there is not the best looking artwork for Q Bert. Is that going to focus? I don't know if that's going to focus or not. But still, not a bad little thing. It's kind of like, it looks like like someone would paint this on the side of the local arcade instead of, being like an actual licensed piece of artwork there. Let's see. Okay. There are 2 little pull tabs on here. There's one on the back. So I guess that releases the battery, I'm going to guess. And then this one here, so you can actually take it out of demo mode and play with it. So, all right, we should be good to go. Let's throw it down here and take a look. All right, so here's our Q Bert, and it is shorter out of the box. A little bit. And on. Full screen. Okay, 1 player. Oh, we get an attract mode. There's actually an old school attract mode. That is cool. You don't see that a lot. All right, let's hit start. It says start and pause, so I'm guessing you can pause this in the middle of the game. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. All right. Not supposed to touch those things. Totally forgot. No, actually, I'm just... Q Bert has always been kind of weird for me because you go at an angle. And sure enough, you can pause it. Pause button totally pauses it. But as you can see, that's a pretty nice screen. If I turn it around, you can see that the viewing angles, it doesn't go weird. This is better than some of the tablets and laptops I've taken a look at. As far as the machine goes, you've got your header piece. Of course, it doesn't light up like an old arcade machine, but nonetheless, you've got your characters down the side, your control information. You've got, it looks like 2 speakers, although I'm betting only one of them actually works, but they're there nonetheless. So that looks cool. You've got artwork on the side. Q Bert saying his little swear word there. And same thing on that side. And then the back is just kind of plain. It runs on, I think it said 3 AA batteries that go in there. So, yeah, this little machine is not bad. I'm sure somewhere there's a strategy for Q Bert, and the world record Q Bert players are probably cursing me out right now because I'm playing like an actual idiot. But we are getting this keeping the score. Joystick is responsive. I mean, this thing is not bad for $20 for a little arcade thing. And then I'll grab something just for showing off the size of it. Here is one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles WWE mashup figures, and you can see that they're roughly the same size. So it's about 6 inches or so. So it's a pretty good size, for something that you put on your desk. It's not super tiny. It's not super huge. It's just about the right size there. Looks like we also have a mute option. So you can mute the sound. So if you're at work and you don't want people to know that you're playing, you can mute the sound there. Oh, you can turn it low or turn it high or super loud. All right. So yeah, that is really cool. All right, so I got to say, overall, I'm actually pretty impressed with this little guy. This is super cool. So I'm going to go and say this one and probably the other one that was Centipede. Those are probably going to be the 2 you want to get. The Pac-Man and Space Invaders, if you see them with the cheap Game & Watch type LCD screens, are not good. But this is actually kind of impressive. I'm wondering what it's actually running on the inside. I'm wondering if this thing's running like a version of Linux or something. I wonder if you can hack this into being, something else. Maybe run a Android Wear watch on it or something. There's a little line here down in the corner. There'd actually be a crack in the screen, which sucks if that's the case. But still, this is a nice product for $20, especially. Say someone's birthday is coming up and they like vintage arcade games, something like that. Maybe you've got someone at the office or a friend who lives down the street, neighbor or something. You're not sure what to get them. Get them one of these because that is just really super cool. I love this. Probably going to go back and get the Centipede one. Skip those first 2, but I'll see if they come out with anything else down the line that uses the same type of screen technology. I'll definitely have to check that out. Oh, by the way, I got this at Walmart. Went to Toys R Us. They had the first 2, the Pac-Man and the Space Invaders with the cheaper screens, but they didn't have the Q Bert and the Centipede. So if you're looking for these games specifically, looks like, at least for now, you have to go to Walmart, but maybe Toys R Us will fix that down the line. So anyway, all right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Again, I hope this camera held out. I hope it's not too janky. Looks like it's still in the preview window there. It still looks kind of bad, but we'll see overall. Hopefully the new microphone is working and worked well and kept everything loud enough. We'll play with the levels, check it out and just make sure everything's working. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.